branch of military service did you serve in?
I served in the U.S. Army.
And you had your training in?
I had my training in Vancouver Barracks, Vancouver, Washington, in 1943.
43. 2 years before the war ended.
Yes.
Right. Okay. And what was your rank?
I finally ended up as a technician 5th grade.
Okay. Where were you stationed after you left your training? Or were the various stations you had after your training?
Well, after my training, I trained in Vancouver, and I stayed there until about December. Then I moved to Boston to go overseas. So my whole time training was in Vancouver Barracks, Vancouver, Washington.
And you were transferred overseas to where?
To England.
To England.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of the place right now.
Okay. Where and when did you see battle? Or the one that you most remember?
Well, I saw a battle at the Battle of the Bulge, the breakthrough at Bastogne. That was in 1944.
And that was an important battle because of the Germans breaking through the American line.
Yes, it was. They broke through and were getting to us. So it was important to kind of hold them off.
Yeah. What do you most remember about your military service in World War II?
The most important thing, or the most
important thing you remember? The thing you most remember about your service. I mean,
well, the
what
most
sticks in your mind?
The most, I guess it wasn't important. It was gruesome, I guess. We were washing sheets and clothes for hospitals and also the military. So when the clothes, the blankets, the sheets would come to us, we would find human parts. And that was gruesome.
And what was the saddest thing that happened to you during World War II?
The saddest thing was some of my buddies on Thanksgiving Day. We were supposed to eat in Thanksgiving dinner, and some of my buddies along beside me were killed. I guess that was the saddest part of my time.
What was the most rewarding thing about serving in the military at that time?
The most rewarding thing was that I got to see places that I never would have seen, such as England, Germany, France, Luxembourg, Belgium. And I wouldn't have seen them if I hadn't been in the Army, I don't think.
Out of all those places, what was your favorite?
France.
France. Any reason why?
Yes, because well, when the war was over, we were stationed in France. And I was assigned to drive a truck to Paris, France every day to pick up supplies for the CO Club. And I had 2 ladies with me.
Two ladies with you. All right, yeah. At what time did you? At the time did you think you were? What did you think you were fighting for? I mean,
Well, I think we were fighting for freedom to keep this country from becoming communist. Because the Germans were taking over all of Europe. And if that had happened, I think they would have just kept coming.
Kept on going, take over the
Right
whole world.
to the United States.
Right. And you knew who your enemies were, right?
Yes, I knew who the enemies were.
Okay. How have the war experiences changed your life?
Well, I guess if I hadn't went to the army and come back, I might not would have met my wife. And I don't know, it made me realize that this was a free country from the things I knew about the Germans.
And what one lesson do you think I should learn from your World War II experience?
You should learn that this is the free country, and you have a lot of opportunities here that the Germans and other people over there did not have.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm here with the next veteran, Mr. James Proctor. Mr. Proctor, in what branch of service, military service, were you in?
United States Army.
U.S. Army, okay. And what was your rank?
T5, technician.
Technician. Okay. Where were you stationed during World War II? First of all, where did you get your training?
I got my training in Fort Belvoir, Virginia.
Okay. And after your training, where were you shipped to?
I was shipped to Casablanca, North Africa.
Casablanca, North Africa. Were you in any other places during the war?
Yeah, from there I went to Oran, North Africa. From there, we went to Naples, Italy. And Salerno, and Reggio, Sicily, Rome.
Did you were fighting the Germans, right?
Yeah.
The Germans were in North Africa.
Right.
Was there any other country over there fighting?
Well, actually, the Germans had left North Africa when we arrived. And they were in Italy.
Okay, so you were just in an unoccupied territory.
Right.
Okay.
I was a replacement group.
Okay. Where and when did you see your battle? What battle do you most remember?
The first battle I remember was Sicily.
Sicily. And what year? Do you remember?
That was in 44. Early 44.
What was it like for you? That was your first battle?
Yeah, right.
And being in your first battle, what was it like? I mean,
well, it was
I know it's hard to
scary.
Yeah, it's hard to answer what was it like.
Yeah.
I understand. When you went in, did you think of anything? I mean, what were you thinking? Do you remember what you were thinking? I mean, were you scared of getting killed?
Well, actually,
I mean, everybody was probably.
Actually, I was thinking so hard that I didn't know what I was thinking.
Okay. What do you most remember about your military service in World War II?
Well, the most thing I remember was the Battle of Angel Beach. That was the scariest part of it.
Okay. Okay. What was the saddest thing that happened to you during the war?
The last,
The saddest.
the saddest,
Yeah.
that's when we went into Angel Beach and seen all the troops floating on the beach. That was the saddest.
I think it would be sad too.
You
see
find
how-
anything in the sad than that.
What was the most rewarding thing that happened to you? What do you think you got out of it?
Well, I learned to respect others quite a bit, regardless of race, nationality.
Okay, one question. I know that before the war, it was segregated black and white, and was it like that during the war?
Yes,
Even during the war when you were fighting for, for the same cause, you were still segregated.
right.
Unbelievable. How have your war experiences changed your life?
Well, in a way, it's kind of hard to explain. But I imagine is learn to respect one another.
Just to learn to respect each other,
Yeah,
no matter what.
right.
Okay. What one lesson do you think I should learn from remembering World War II?
But the great thing you should learn, as I said before, love one another, respect one another as you
Want to be?
want to be.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Proctor. I appreciate it.
Right.
I'm here today with Edith Simon, who lived during the World War II years. Okay. What were you doing? Where did you live during World War II?
In North Carolina and in the District of Columbia.
Okay. What were you doing when you heard the news that Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor?
We were at a drive-in restaurant on Sunday afternoon with some school friends in a car,
And how old were you?
18.
Is there any one thing, a phrase or a picture or an activity or anything that comes to mind when you think of those years?
Mostly the service, men in the service, it was rationing.
Do you know what Victory Gardens were?
I don't remember exactly. I'm familiar with the term.
And did you participate in the scrap drive,
Yes,
which was
surplus metals.
for making weapons?
Weapons.
Okay. In what other ways did ordinary people support the war effort?
I was a Red Cross volunteer at DC General Hospital.
Okay. How did you learn about the war, about what was happening in the war overseas?
News media.
News media. Did you keep any special scrapbook or any?
I have a scrapbook.
Okay. How much did you spend? Oh, can't use that one. How did the war affect your family life?
Well, we were pretty scattered anyway. That was when I left home to work for government.
So you worked for the government.
Uh-huh.
Did any of your immediate family members go overseas?
Yes, cousins,
How many? Do you remember?
2.
2. Did they return?
Yes.
How strong are your memories of this period compared to other times in your life?
I think it's more vivid because I pay more attention to that, what was going on.
The World War II years are stuck in your mind?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for letting me talk to you today.
Okay.